he's just like, he stands there and then he's like, "Meh!" and then just pushes his whole tray on him. Like, he just goes from trying to interrogate him to just throwing his food all over him.
Like so he finally gets him to give up that he sold the Vulcan ship to a Bolian trader at Golornden Core, which keeps coming up in the series because it's right by the neutral zone, and lots of stuff happens at Golornden Core. Oh. So it's a happening place.
It's like a lot of people would get married at Gretna Green because you could be younger and get married there instead of England. Sorry, that's an obscure
I don't know
thing.
if that rule applies to Golornden Core, but maybe it does.
Sounds real Kentucky.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Scotland and England. Thank you very much.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, boy. If you want to marry your cousin, then you go to the other place.
Golornden Core.
Then you go to Golornden Core. They marry your cousin. They don't ask a lot of questions like, are you related? They don't ask those kind of questions.
I only know one person who married their cousin, and it was because he was adopted, so he wasn't actually her cousin. I still think it's weird.
It was a cousin, in air quotes.
Yeah. I mean, it's like they weren't blood related, but to me it's still really weird, so anyway.
So then we get a quick scene here. Riker and Picard have like a little chat on the view screen. They kind of catch each other up on their storylines, and then the Enterprise is setting course for Golornden Core, still trying to track down what happened to this Vulcan ship. Back on the Klingon ship, Data and Picard have intercepted a message from Romulan security to the Bolians at, you guessed it, the happening spot, Golornden Core.
No.
I know, what a coincidence. And the message is just 1400. So it's like, the plot thickens. Let's see. Another quick scene of Datan continuing to be the worst member of the secret group ever, who's like, look at this stuff now. Look at this map of how to get to Vulcan quickly. Look at how my plan to reunite with the Vulcans. It's like, Datan, why are you doing this?
He's like running through the middle of town. Look at this, everybody! Look at all my Vulcan paraphernalia!
He's the smallest town crier ever.
He also doubles as the town idiot.
He's the guy that would overpost on Facebook, right? He's the guy that if you log on to Facebook and be like, oh God, what is Datan posting? Oh, guys, I woke up this morning. I had an upset stomach. I think I threw up. And then look at this really cool Vulcan stuff I have, even though I'm not supposed to have it. It's a big secret. Now I'm going to head to that secret meeting that's located at 2585 Forest View Lane. I hope nobody finds me. LOL, YOLO. Like, it's like, come on, dude. Stop being the worst member of the secret group. Just work.
They need to take a Snapchat away. I mean, that's...
Snapchat the whole secret group thing.
Yeah.
Put those stupid dog faces on everybody. Dan's the worst. Don't friend him on Facebook.
No.
So...
Or do if you're looking for the secret base.
Secret meeting, Dan will tell you. The Romulans should just, all of the security on Romulus should just friend Datan on Facebook. When he goes live streaming at the meetings, let's just go there and arrest all the rebels.
Yeah, to hell with Datan. Screw that guy.
He's like, what do you think this means in this secret ancient Vulcan text that I've been reading every day? I don't really understand it, but I know we're gonna get back together one day. And then he starts talking about Vulcan and Romulus, and Romulus getting back together, like we're gonna be apart right now, but we're gonna get back together. I just know it.
No, Datan, God, that kid. He's like the Kenny in every kaiju movie. He is the Kenny. Where it's like, why are you being such a Kenny right now? And if you watch kaiju movies, you know what I'm talking about. All right. Yeah, shout out to Daniel Hepner. You should be listening to his podcast about kaiju monsters, Leftover Army Monsters All Out Attack. It's the longest name ever. We'll put a link.
One of his episodes about Power Rangers.
I was on an episode about Mothra. Yeah.
I have not been on any.
Well, you suck.
Should. Wow.
I used to like you, Neil. I thought we were friends.
Ever since Neil started hanging out with that damn Datan kid, he's just the worst now. Oh my god. Okay. All right, back in the case.
Okay, all right.
So, Pardek, Spock, Picard, Data, they're talking about this intercepted secret message, and Spock is like, duh, 1400, 1400 hours, because that's when I'm supposed to make this announcement about reunification. So they're like, looks like this is all a trap after all. And certainly it is, because Sela emerges from the shadows with her guards. Probably Datan told them, but no, it wasn't Datan. It was Pardek all along, you guys. Oh, what a jerk.
You know, and then Datan goes, I learned it by watching you.
Yeah.
Let me FaceTime this.
I better put this on. I better go Periscope Live on this one. So of course, Sela starts to reveal, in all true villain fashion, she's going to start to reveal all the plans here. The Vulcan ship is part of a bigger plan the Romulans have, and Spock tells Pardek, of course it was you. Only you knew about all this stuff. Like, it's like seriously dead easy to figure out that it was you. And Pardek's like, yeah, it's true. Oh well. And then it's like the last we see of Pardek. He leaves forever. And the Enterprise.
I wish Spock was just like a doy.
Yeah.
You know, this is 91. It would be like, duh, of course.
If he could have been like, hello, McFly. Yeah. So the Enterprise arrives at Galorndon Core, and they get a message which seems to come from Captain Picard.
Can we make a band called Galorndon Core?
Oh, we should make a band called Galorndon Core. I would be in that band. I don't have any talent.
That's
but
what
I would
"we" means.
Yeah. Like, I'm just saying though, I'm
playing that band.
Okay.
Let's do it. Galorndon Core opening for Radiohead. Let's do it right now.
Opening for Cybertronic Spree.
So, okay, the Enterprise gets a message appearing to be from Captain Picard that they should hold their position. Riker is like, I don't know about this. And of course, we as the audience are like, but that's not from Captain Picard because we know he's been captured by the enemy. So,
Riker's like, it's not in his handwriting. And Worf's like, sir, it wasn't in handwriting. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. He used all the proper codes, and he's like, I'm sure it did. But I'm still suspicious. So, back
Worf
in...
is perennially suspicious.
He is, and nobody ever listens to him. Like, that's the
He's
other
right.
thing. Why do they always make Worf, like, they never, like, let him do anything? I think we should fire phasers. Nah, I don't think so. He's the freaking security chief. I think he knows when it's time to fire phasers.
Yeah, okay. Can I go, like, real, like, serious and, like, maybe a little too farther in the political area than we want to for a second?
Yes.
Like, could there be some sort of, like, implicit bias with some of these writers? Because Worf is a brown man.
It's a possibility.
And it would just maybe be accidental that they're doing that. But also, when Tasha Yar was the chief of security, they didn't do anything for her either. But she was a woman, so, you know.
Again, implicit.
Right?
This is just more proof that we just need to smash the patriarchy.
Yes.
I mean, I'm just saying that's... It's my message on Skype, smashing the patriarchy, and I just think that that's what we should all be doing, and just continue smashing the patriarchy, everybody.
Yes. At all times.
And don't listen to old white men because they're ridiculous.
Unless they're Bernie Sanders.
Yeah, true. Bernie's okay. Bernie's all right. He has
the only old white man I will listen to.
I know. He has his moments, but overall, I think Bernie's okay.
Because he's been saying the same thing for 40 years.
Excuse me, I will listen to Patrick Stewart. Thank you very much.
Okay, yes. And Ian McKellen, and...
All right. So let's just say that there is a pre-approved list of old white men that you listen to, and unless they're on said list, don't listen to them. There you go.
But there is a list!
Okay. So, wow, there's a lot of giggling in this episode. I love it, that was. Don't get me wrong. I love it.
Sorry.
No,
Anytime I'm on, there's going to be a lot of giggling.
Oh,
because
I mean...
he loves to laugh.
But Rebecca and I, they're...
Oh,
we
usually... I can giggle for anything.
Yeah, we can't usually go, like, more than 5 minutes without giggling. Like, we had this whole... thing where I was, like, sad and crying, and then, like, 5 minutes later, we were making jokes. So, yeah, it's fine.
Cool.
That's why we're friends.
Indeed. And, to our listeners who may not know, Brooke, Neal, and I have actually been friends in real life for several years now. Mm-hmm. So it's easy for us just to get together and start giggling over everything.
Exactly.
So back in the proconsul's office, which, by the way...
Flawless segue.
What happened to the proconsul? Like, they just took over his office. They were like, get out of here, chief. Like, this is our office now. Like, we never see him again. Sela basically monologues her entire plan.
And what's hilarious is that they turn her into, like, the usual, like, Bond villain, giving all the exposition of everything that he was gonna do, or whatever. And it's still a better storyline for her than anything she had when she was a full-time cast member.
This is still better than her hailing frequencies open, sir.
Yeah.
It's better than all of that put together.
No.
I have to get annoyed. Like, be mad right now, be annoyed, because she was the security chief, and she always was just like, oh yeah, I called them for you, kind of thing. And Worf, at least Worf is like, phasers are locked on, or we're gonna send a team to get that person, or whatever. Like, at least Worf actually does things that sound more secure than just making sure. Yeah.
No, they absolutely relegated her to a very limited dialogue, and again, one of the reasons why she left was because she felt like her character was not being given enough to do, and she's not wrong. Like, they did not give her character enough to do, and
I think part of it was the fact that there were mostly male writers, and they didn't understand how to do so.
Yeah, I mean, again, like, this is why you need to have a diverse writing room, and I don't just mean men and women, but I mean, like, you need men of color. You need women of color. You need Latinx people. You need Asian people, and not just you need brown people. You need black people. You need
voices.
You need voices to speak up for their communities. Mm-hmm. Exactly, and that's what leads to a better show. And I think that that's been proven many times over in media and pop culture. Mm-hmm. So anyway, okay, here she is, yammering on, blah, blah, blah. We're going to send an invasion force to Vulcan under the guise of a peaceful flag. Once we get there, we're going to be like, surprise, we're invading. And then we're going to take over. We're going to twirl our
No one expects the Spanish Inquisition. And you just told us.
We're going to twirl our thin mustaches and tie you all to train tracks. Like, that's it. We're
Comfy
in charge.
Chairs, Rebecca. Comfy chairs.
Exactly. So she's writing this speech for Spock to give, and Spock's like, I'm not giving this speech. What the hell's wrong with
What you talking about, lady?
Lady.
And I love that she's also like, oh, I don't get to do much of this. I rather like writing these speeches. Like,
and I love Data says, maybe you'd be happier in a different job. I am just like, Who writes this stuff?
Same Data.
She's like, I don't get to do much writing in my job.
Yeah.
Maybe you would be happier in a different job. God bless.